Let's again modify some changes in our login form. So we have to make to appropriate to exactly what we are required. So at this time, these minor changes, and we use. So okay, we will not require a container here in. So this is a container, and we will remove it. Container div. So this div and this div, and we will also not require a row. So we have to remove this row and this div. Okay, and this is a column 8 div. Also, this also is not required. Remove it and change it. Only a div for spacing. So div class call small 4 and empty div. Okay, and a div class, not a default panel. We are just required a column called small, only a 4. Another class register top to login, and our login div is not required. Div heading. And also the div for panel body. So remove it, not required our panel body. Farm, okay, farm horizontal, and also give a class register container and tb table padding. So set the role. Role is farm, and action and method also defined. Okay, div class farm group, and okay, a class div with farm group, and under that we required a class column small 12, and under that we required a heading 3. Okay, and heading 3 class, a default class will be set it in our style.css text center, and it is a login to, and under that login we required a span, which is class text color, and it is a smart expense keeping. So div class farm group, and we are not going to put a label. So we are removing the label also from password, and we just required a div which is a column small 12. So let's change it to control D, and it will be a column small 12. And under that we require a input email. So this is go the same type email and class farm control name email, and let's put because autofocus, remove it, and placeholder which is email. So if error has email span class help block strong error first email and strong. So good. And for password div class farm group, and div class com small input password id input type password id password class farm control placeholder password. Because we are not using a label, so we have to give a placeholder, so which will show in a field. So if error has password and help log is good strong. So div class farm group for member b, and div class column extra small 2. Let's change it to div class column extra small and 2, and let's remove the label also the checkbox div, and div column extra small 2 only a input type checkbox, and name is remember, name is remember, remove it from here, and create a div class column extra small 10, because we have used a 2 up above and 10 route, it will make a 12 grid system. Also set a class no padding and a class margin style. So remember me. So remember me is now complete, and a div farm group. Under that farm group, we will create a column small 12 and not required offset, and input not will be required a button. We will set input type submit, and value is login class button danger, and name is not required. So remove this login from here. So for forget password, we will insert into another div. So remove this button and div. So same div will be required. Copy it and paste it. So column small 12, and we are going to tally class font awesome fa lock, and close this. So insert anchor tag with the reference to so use a route. This is our default route for when we create our scaffolding for authentication. So it is a password we see in very detail. So when we create our authentication, so password dot request, and class is forgot link, and value forgot your password, and okay. So the farm is now closed. We just require to another link for sign up, and so the other one is, let me show you here. So we have a sign up. So it will don't have an account. So just a heading 5 class text center and a link which is going to a register, and root is register to sign up. So again, when we create our authentication, and we will get a fetch our value, so we will see how the routes that the Laravel have created and where from these routes are comes. And this is the basic stuff for templates that we have created for custom. Just customize the Laravel login page, and we have setting our own settings. Let me refresh it. So when we go to login, so it's now in login. So we will display it when we see our styling.